Oh, thanks, friends. Unfreeze. Okay. So these are going to get a little trickier and bring more into play those weird radicals. Okay. So now it's going to put it all together. Okay. So remember again, when you solve, we're doing backwards PEMDAS. Also known as SADMEP. Okay, so addition and subtraction. Oh, that was weird. Okay, first, you know what blows my mind, you guys? That on my screen, it's so cracked. Like, it's so cracked on my iPad, but you can't even really tell except for down in this corner, huh? Can you tell on, like, when you look at the projector? Like, the whole screen is almost shattered. It's hard for me to even see when I look at it, but, like, huh. Oh, no, I should have, I should have done that a while ago. Okay, so now we're going to get rid of our addition and subtraction first. So this one, I'm going to minus the 6 first. So x minus 1 squared equals 20. What's different about this one than the others we've done so far when I try and square root? It's not a perfect square, but lucky for us, I've been drilling factor trees in your brains, right? So you immediately think to do that, right? Right? Yeah? Yeah? Caleb? Yeah? Yeah? Caleb? Yeah? Yeah? Thanks. Okay. Okay. So give me some factors of 20. Oh, those are great factors of 20. 2 and 10 would have worked also. Is 5 done? No. So, yeah, 5's done. Is 4 done? I tripped you up because, you got excited because I asked you about 5 first. Okay, pair those up. Is there going to be an I on this one? No. So x minus 1 equals plus or minus 2 root 5. The leftover stays under. We're almost done. You're doing so good. We're going to have a half an hour homework time today. Okay, now I need to move the 1 over. And then I'm going to think to myself, am I going to be able to combine those? So would it be like 3 root 5? No, because the one has a radical and one doesn't. So they're not like terms. So when you have your answers, they just stay separate. They look weird, but they just stay separate. Do you guys want a good piece of news? Yes. You're going to like this homework assignment because I thought to myself, them trying to type in these weird answers is going to drive me nuts and they're not going to be very good at it. So I made it multiple choice. Yay, your favorite. Yeah. I know. I knew you'd like that. Especially Taylor, I do. Because you're always like, can I have multiple choice? I'm like, when I feel like it. I know, I get it. Okay. All right, there's a couple on your homework that are a little harder. The radicals are a little weirder than what we have in class. So I'm going to change D to match more like what your homework is, okay? So I want you to change the D. I want you to change it to be not equals 10. I want you to have it equal negative 130, okay? Your homework is more like this. The numbers are just a little more complicated. So I wanted to make sure we did a couple like that, okay? So everybody change on D the 10 to negative 130 so it matches your homework a little bit better, okay? So if I'm doing SADMEP, do I deal with the 5, 7, 2, or 25 first? 25. Good. The 25. Negative, what was it, Livy? Perfect. So backwards PEMDAS or SADMEP, I already took care of the addition subtraction. So now I'm going to take care of any division or multiplication. Is there any?
Yes.
The 5 in front.
Wait, why do you divide it?
To get rid of multiplication, you have to do its opposite, its inverse. So you divide it.
I thought you would have to rainbow it.
You thought I'd have to what?
Rainbow it.
Oh, that would be if I was trying to put more stuff by the 5, but I'm not. I'm sorry. If that would be if I was going to put more stuff by the x, but I'm trying to get rid of the stuff by the x. So I'm doing the opposite. What's negative 105 over 5?
Negative 21.
Very good. Negative 21. Okay, so now I'm ready for exponents. So then I'll square root. Now this is a weird square root. That's why we reviewed this at the beginning. Okay, I think it's a good idea if you have a hard time with these to get rid of the I first and don't even worry about what's happening inside the square root till you get rid of the I. Okay? So then, is there any factors of 21? So then what happens then? We reviewed this at the beginning. What happens if there's no pairs? You got it. It would just stay that I-21. Okay, so I don't have to worry about that.
Well, because either way, you would have to just times the 7 after you die, right?
You got it. Okay, is X alone? No, silly Summers. So now I'm ready for my SADMEP to do my parentheses. So I got to add the 7 over. And combine it because they're like terms. Oh, pause. What did Summers forget? I broke a cardinal sin. What did I forget on this last step? Find the error.
Were you supposed to put 21I in there?
Nope. That's a good guess though. What did I forget? I broke the what?
You can't combine them.
Nope. Oh no, you're that is correct.
Negative.
Nope. Nope.
Plus minus.
Plus or minus. Good, Johnny. Plus or minus. I forgot my plus or minus.
Wait, why on that one did we not put the I after 21?
So it doesn't matter if you put it before or after. The problem is if you put it after when there's still a square root. So a lot of times people will accidentally do this, but the I has to be out. So if you wrote it like this and it was really clear that it wasn't in the square root, I'd be okay with that. But not everyone's handwriting is as good as yours, Tay. Right? And so most of the time I like to put it in front so that when I get like that, it's clear that the I is out. Does that make sense? Okay. Good question. Now, here or here. So then X equals 7 plus or minus I root 21. Can I combine them?
No.
That's a big 10 no. How are you guys doing? Do you want one more weird one before we try homework? Landon says homework.
I have a homework too.
Okay, he says go big or go home. Well, when I walked around on your last ones, you guys, if you tried it, the only mistake you made was like a plus or minus sign, so I think you're ready. Just be careful of some of these weird ones. Last chance for questions? Totes.